It's time for Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero. When it comes to news on 95.1 FM, weather always comes first. Record heat begins to relent over the southern plains this weekend, and critical fire risks and red flag warnings remain in effect across much of the Great Basin. Closer to home, isolated to scattered showers are expected each day. Probably the best chances will be Monday. Temperatures are going to start much above average, but gradually decrease to closer to normal by next week. We'll have another look at the weather following this news. There's a dance today at the Alamogordo Senior Center. We heard from Brittany.
It's from 2 to 5. Selma will be playing. It's $5 at the door. Light refreshments such as punch and cookies will be served, and it'll be fun for all.
And the fun continues tonight at the Fourth Friday event. That's happening tonight from 6 until 10 at Washington Park. The event is free, music by Whiplash. Parking will be available at the following locations: North Washington parking lot, that's near Mountain View Avenue, the Boys and Girls Club of Otero County, and the Rock and Dirt lot to the immediate south of Central Church of Christ. Please note that the parking lot that's behind the Washington Park stage is reserved for vendors only. Please be advised that beginning in September, a lane closure and traffic control plan will go into effect on 10th in New York. The first project will begin around downtown Main Street, 8th to 10th on New York. The first project will consist of utility work, including sewer and main water line replacement. This is going to be the first of many projects to improve the water and sewer lines throughout Alamogordo. Another project will immediately follow, known as the Great Blocks Project. This project will have a completely different traffic control plan. An announcement will be made to notify residents and to ensure everyone's safety when the time comes. Our good friend, Pastor Jerry Martinez, joins us now to talk about the upcoming Matanza.
Yes, hello. This is Pastor Gerardo Martinez, and I want to invite you all to a wonderful event that is happening. It's called the Matanza, and that's on September 7th, a Saturday, from 12 noon till dusk. It's at the Casa de Flores y Martinez. It's on 95 Bridal Falls Lane, Tula Rosa, New Mexico. Brought to you by Mr. Leo Martinez, family, and loyal friend. Location is, you go down Highway 70 up to mile marker 232 east of Tula Rosa, and you follow the flags that are at the streets at Bridal Falls Lane to the end of the road. Come and enjoy live music. Mariachi Aguilas, the dance band Cactus Soul. The Mariachi Aguilas are a very good mariachi band, and the dance band Cactus Soul is a great band to dance to. There's going to be a golfing tournament as well. Sign up for the golfing tournament. Call Mr. Leo Martinez at 575-937-1287. And for locals and all my friends will be there. We're going to be expecting Miss New Mexico. She'll be there. We're expecting to see Mr. Gabe Vasquez, our congressman, and various other people from the communities of Alamogordo, Tula Rosa, Cloudcroft, as well as Ruidoso and Carrizoso. Let's not forget them. So I hope you all show up for the great time that we're going to have. And for local, bring a side dish if you want, or dessert to share. For all the local, all the friends of Leo. We'll all have a good time. There's going to be a lot of food and a lot of fun, a lot of golfing for those who like golfing. And so come and enjoy the Matanza and meet some good people and have a good time. And I hope to see you all there. Hasta la vista.
Please be advised that on Monday, September 16th, the bridge located west of the intersection of Washington and 10th will be under construction. Please anticipate the lane closures and detours during this time, as work will commence on the north and south sides of the bridge. This could result in a congested area with a slower speed limit. Well, today is Friday. It's time for a cat chat from Kitty City.
This is Kathy Denton with Kitty City. Welcome to this week's edition of Cat Chat. Kitty City has had two very successful adoption events the past 2 Saturdays. While we did adopt several adult cats, the Saturdays were all about the kittens. There are now more than 40 kittens in their forever home. We have many people to thank for this. First and most important are the many fosters who have taken into their homes mamas and their babies, litters of kittens without mamas, and even 1 or 2 older kittens that needed love and socialization. These dedicated fosters are doing a tremendous job. It is quite evident that these fosters truly love cats and are ready, willing, and able to devote up to 2 months and sometimes longer to ensure the kittens in their charge will be well adjusted, happy, and healthy. Our fosters have huge hearts, and we cannot thank them enough for all they do. It is because of them that many kittens are now in their forever homes. We also want to thank the incredible volunteers who have given their valuable time in assisting with the adoption events at the White Sands Mall. Many of the volunteers stay the entire day to help where they can. The setting up of tables and kennels and the breaking down at the day's end require time, muscle, and exertion. Throughout the day, volunteers help with showing kittens to visitors and answering their questions. They also provide much-needed assistance with the adoption process. So kudos to all of our fosters and volunteers. We appreciate you so much. The bottom line is we could not do what we are doing without the help from all of them. Kitty City's adoption events have taken place nearly every Saturday throughout the spring and summer, and we are not finished yet. We will keep them coming because even when every kitten has found a home, we have plenty of wonderful adult cats patiently waiting for their turn at adoption. So stay tuned to this Cat Chat feature to be introduced to many more kittens and adult cats. Please come see all the lovely kitties at Kitty City at 56 Stanley Ranch Road, or check out our website at www.kittycitynm.com. We have all of our kittens and cat profiles and pictures on the website, and you will find your forever friend. Tomorrow, Saturday, August 24, is the last Kitty City adoption event for the month of August. We are having a special for the month of August, continuing through tomorrow, which is 2 cats or kittens for the price of 1. 2 cats or 2 kittens together in your home equal more cuddles and fun between the 2 cats and less mischief because they keep each other entertained. The Kitty City adoption event at the White Sands Mall tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Kitty City and Alamogordo Animal Control will have cats and dogs at the mall ready to find their forever friend. Please stop by and adopt a cat or kitten or puppy or dog. Kitty City wants to break our record of 24 cat and kitten adoptions in one day, and you can help us do that. These dogs and cats need a forever family. This has been Kathy Benton with Kitty City and this week's edition of Cat Chat. I'll be talking with you next week from Kitty City NM. Kitty City and you. No one loves them better.
News from around the state in just a moment. This is Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
Local news from local perspectives, from local voices. AlamogordoTownNews.org. Local sports, local events, and local happenings and more. Nonprofit owned and operated by Second Life Media. We are Otero County. AlamogordoTownNews.org. Heard daily on Crazy KALH Radio 95.1.
Directory Plus is the right size book. It's the book if you need a phone book.
That's what just one person has to say about Directory Plus. With its red cover, features, colorful yellow pages, and lots more, it's no wonder people all over use Directory Plus.
It has so much more information. You can cross-check phone numbers or addresses or pretty much anything.
Look on the plus side, Directory Plus.
I'm a big fan of Directory Plus.
A convicted sex offender was caught trying to enter the U.S. illegally Monday night. He was previously convicted for sexually assaulting a child in Sioux City, Iowa. Border Patrol said they could not release the name of the man, but they said he had been sentenced to 10 years in prison and then removed from the country in March of 2024 after completing that sentence. The problem is, this is not an isolated incident. Yesterday, former President Trump spoke from Cochise County, Arizona, where he invited the mother of Rachel Morin, Patty, to speak.
When I got a phone call from my son, and he said, "Mom, there's somebody here that would like to speak to you." And when I said hello, the person on the other end said, "Hello, Mrs. Morin. This is Detective so-and-so. I'm the lead detective on this case. There's no easy way to tell you this, but we found your daughter's body. And if they find the body, you know that she's dead."
Rachel Morin was jogging when Victor Martinez Hernandez, an illegal, raped and murdered her. Patty Morin was in Kentucky burying her grandchild at the time that Rachel's body was found. Can you fathom the level of pain this family is experiencing? I can't. Hernandez was later arrested in Tulsa. And just to add on to yesterday, 66-year-old Ronald Lee Servid made threatening posts on social media targeting Trump. The Cochise County Sheriff's Office took Servid into custody without incident. Not only did this guy threaten the life of Trump, he has outstanding felonious warrants from Wisconsin and Arizona. He's also failed to previously register as a sex offender. Gallup police arrested 24-year-old Johnny Lee on Wednesday. He's been accused of stabbing a female victim and threatening others. Police say officers responded to reports of a stabbing when they found the female victim, and that's when they were told by 2 other people about the threats before Lee fled the scene. Lee was found at a nearby business in possession of the knife. Police arrested Lee, and he faces charges, including attempted murder and aggravated battery with a deadly weapon. Yesterday, we spoke about the GOP office opening in Las Cruces with U.S. Speaker of the House Mike Johnson and former U.S. Representative Yvette Harrell calling this new office a battle station.
All hands stand to battle stations.
Also in attendance were the Tularosa Basin Downwinders Consortium. They were protesting in solidarity outside the event as they voiced their frustration with Johnson's decision to refuse to hold a vote on the bill to extend RECA benefits for victims of radiation exposure.
We asked to have a face-to-face meeting with Speaker Johnson. He represents all of us as Speaker of the House. And they refused to allow that.
Tularosa Basin Downwinders Consortium co-founder Tina Cordova speaking with KOAT.
We're not going away. Either he deals with us or we continue to fight until we finally get a vote on the House floor.
Harrell has previously voiced support for RECA in past interviews. Rising temperatures in New Mexico are driving rodents into homes as they seek cooler shelter. Smith's Pest Management of Albuquerque explained to KOAT that the heat makes the wild environment hostile for rodents, pushing them indoors to find refuge.
They should check places where they might be coming in. Typically, it's around garage doors that don't seal real well on the edges, sometimes dog doors, pet doors that don't close all the way and form a tight seal.
You also need to make sure that food and pet food are sealed, and setting traps can also help, but persistent problems may require professional pest control services. Expect to see an influx of tarantulas searching for love. Right now, until October, it is peak mating season for New Mexico tarantulas. So the creepy, furry, 8-legged creatures are embarking on a quest to find a mate.
Wow, chicka wow, wow, chicka wow, wow.
While female tarantulas remain safely inside their burrows, male tarantulas venture far and wide to sniff out female pheromones. They are so hyper-fixated on mating, they pay no attention to people's presence. Now, they're not going to pose any danger. They're not going to come after you. They won't come near you. As long as you stay out of their way, they will stay out of yours. There can be up to 1,000 tarantula babies in a single egg sac.
Ew!
And now I got the heebie-jeebies. Sports and weather are next. You're listening to Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
They are role models and educators. Their work requires a great deal of time and energy for very little pay. Who are these unsung heroes?
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
The simple truth about education-based athletics in New Mexico is this. Without a committed team of coaches and administrators, they just wouldn't be possible. School sports, they bring out the best in all of us. This message presented by the New Mexico Activities Association and the New Mexico Athletic Directors Association.
In volleyball action today, Carrizozo at Wagon Mound, Hondo at Roy Mascaro, Mescalero at Eunice, Loving faces Tularosa. Go Lady Cats. And tomorrow, Alamogordo heads to Lovington. Go Lady Tigers. In football today, Reynoso at Eunice, Hondo at Roy Mascaro, Silver at Santa Teresa, Cloudcroft at Gateway Christian, Elida at Carrizozo, Gadsden at Chaparral, and Deming at Alamogordo. Go Tigers! Your Crazy Radio spot-on weather forecast for the Tularosa Basin today calls for sunny skies, winds gusting up to 21 miles per hour. Partly cloudy tonight, winds gusting up to 15. Sunny tomorrow with a 20% chance of showers and storms, winds gusting up to 18. Your high today in the basin, 98. Low tonight of 71. High tomorrow, 97 degrees. In Cloudcroft, partly sunny skies today with a 20% chance of showers and storms. Winds will be gusting up to 21 miles per hour. Partly cloudy tonight, winds gusting as high as 17. Mostly sunny tomorrow with a 40% chance of showers and storms. Your high today in Cloudcroft, 74. Low tonight of 55. High tomorrow, 73 degrees. Local breaking news can be found on our website, alamogordotownnews.org, and learn more about Crazy Radio by visiting kalhradio.org. Also, check out the Crazy KALH Radio YouTube channel. That's where we post our daily newscasts, complete interviews, and other information which concerns everyone in the Tularosa Basin. Be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel if you've not done so already. That way, you too can remain informed of the goings-on in the Tularosa Basin. Well, that concludes today's edition of Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero. Enjoy your weekend.